Hi, hey guys, I am just back from seeing 28 Years Later. And yeah, it's disappointing. It's a disjointed mess. But there's a good movie in here. Sadly, it's sandwiched in between some absolute shit. Literally, this feels like a sandwich that was dropped between a murky puddle and a small piece of dog shit. And you feel bad because you knew the sandwich was good, but there's no way in fucking hell you're picking it up and eating it. That is the only way to describe this movie. I'm really disheartened because it was the return of Alex Garland and it was the return of Danny Boyle. And yeah, it's just such a fucking letdown. I mean, these are the two guys who created this universe, and it just feels they've fallen so far from grace. And the sad thing as well is the premise is very interesting. We've seen a lot of zombie movies that show the immediate aftermath of a zombie outbreak, but this is showing how a society and how civilization progresses nearly 3 decades after the outbreak of rage. But even this exploration is hampered by Danny Boyle's insistence of trying to do something experimental and avant-garde with how he shoots this opening sequence. Now keep in mind, the original 28 Days Later did try and do some very interesting stuff with its camera work, but this just is all over the place. This feels more like a 12-year-old who got an Apple iPhone and is trying out all the different filters and unique camera angles he can do by tearing around in his back garden. It's just all over the gaff. There is shit that's sliced in here that makes no sense. And the weird thing is, Garland says they're not acknowledging 28 Weeks Later, but he actually uses footage from 28 Weeks Later. They even use some footage from a 1950s medieval movie, just spliced in with this weird montage of children practicing archery. It makes no fucking sense. And sure, if you want to be experimental, if you want to be avant-garde, you don't necessarily have to make sense, but it at least needs to be cohesive and work organically with the scene. And this just sticks out like a sore fucking thumb. I'm sorry, but this is the one case where style detracts from substance because it is just a major distraction throughout that opening of the movie. And it's sad because the center part is a really solid fucking flick. And that's down to the relationship between Jodie Comer and Alfie Williams. Their mother-son relationship is absolutely beautiful and is the driving force of the plot of this movie. Essentially, Spike, played by Alfie Williams, wants to get his mother help and takes her to the mainland to see a doctor, played by Ralph Fiennes. And you genuinely feel the love between these two. It is gorgeous and nearly had me welling up when it finally came to its conclusion. Sadly, that goodwill it had ascertained was destroyed by the closing 2.5 minutes of this movie. And you're probably like, how the fuck does the last 2 minutes of a movie ruin what came before? Oh my friends, the closing minutes of this movie are fucking mind-boggling. I'm not going to spoil it, but all I will say is parkour Jimmy Savile cultists. That's all I'm going to fucking say. And that's what they're setting up for the next movie. And God help poor Nia DaCosta. I hope she was able to make some sense with Bone Temple, because she probably had her work cut out for her trying to make some sense out of the fucking ending of this movie. But yeah, guys, it's peppered with a lot of issues. The special infected being another. Yeah, this is 28 Days Later. It's not Resident Evil or Left 4 Dead. We don't need super infected rage zombies. We don't need fucking giant fucking infected because the rage virus acts as a steroid, which makes no fucking sense. I want Alex Garland to bend over and show me how big his arsehole is that he was able to pull that out of it, because that is just fucking stupid. They're scary because they are rage-filled maniacs. You don't have to turn them into giants, and you don't have to turn them into bloated monsters that crawl around in the ground and are camouflaged. The things that made the infected scary in the original 28 Days Later was they are just normal people who have become homicidal killing machines, and that is far more terrifying. So yeah lads, if it ain't evident enough, I am really let down by this movie because I was so looking forward to it. But if you are adamant yourself about going to see this, check it out in a matinee. Don't pay full price. I don't think it's worth the ticket. And if you have seen this, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I being too harsh? Did you enjoy it? Did you have the same issues as I did? Let me know in the comments below. My name's Martin. This has been the Trash Picture Show, and yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.